Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm about to head into the Goodwill. I'm at the Myrtle Beach location today, the one at the Carolina Forest area, and I'm still trying to source inventory to stock my vendor booth. So why don't you guys join me and let's go shopping together and see what we can find. Hey guys, I'm hopping on to do a voiceover because I've been having such terrible problems with my audio lately. So I was at the Myrtle Beach store in Carolina Forest this day. The first thing I noticed was that Chip and Joanna Gaines book. I didn't get that. I moved on to the vases pretty quickly. I found this pretty purple and gold vase. That one was, I think, $3, and I decided to leave that. Immediately spotted this um, beachy picture frame. It said "Take time to coast," and I thought that was such a cute addition. That would be such a cute addition to my booth. They wanted $4 for that. There's not a whole lot of profit there, but I know it is something that can sell because I live on the coast. I live in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and anything beachy, coastal, tropical will sell well here. That's also why I was looking at this pretty blue vase. I just love the color of it. It reminded me of the ocean. And I also really like this natural colored basket. It was just really cute, but it had a big stain on it. So I decided to leave that. And so far, the only thing that I've added to my cart was that picture frame, the Take Time to Coast. And I started looking through all of the photos here. This one was funny. It said, "Life's a beach, and I'm just playing in the sand." Same. And yeah, we love that coastal life. So I thought this picture was so cute with the little girl playing in the ocean in the surf there, but it just looked a little old and crusty. So I think they wanted like $9 for it. So I decided to leave that one behind. I was contemplating it though, but ultimately decided not to move forward with getting that one. So I moved on to the glasses and immediately spotted these beautiful Indiana glass Whitehall. Um, this little set in this most beautiful amber gold color, and they had six of the pedestal glasses, the tea glasses, iced tea glasses, and then they had six of the smaller um, pedestal footed juice glasses, and then they had five of the little ice cream dishes there. I ended up putting one of the ice cream dishes back because it had a big chip on the rim, so I didn't want to take that chance. But these are going for good money online, and I couldn't pass these up just based on the beautiful color alone. I just thought that this was a great score, and I was so excited to see them. And two different ladies stopped me, like, "Oh my goodness, I love those glasses!" And so I just thought that was a great thing to grab on this day. The next thing I got was this Magnolia cup. This is Chip and Joanna Gaines, of course, and there's not a ton of resale value there, but I just really liked it. I liked how the word Magnolia was raised. This was another threshold cup. It said "Home Sweet Home," and I did not get that one. And the next glass, oh, that's this is a Pier One Imports, and I know some of the Pier Ones items can be valuable since they've closed down, but that those mugs had a chip on it, so I decided to leave those. And I almost bought this mug. This is another threshold with the mountains, and it said "Live in the moment." And I just wanted that cup for myself. I wanted that for my personal collection because I love going to the mountains. Michael and I go to the mountains once a year, and it is always one of the biggest highlights of our year. We love going to the mountains, and if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and do that now and click the bell icon to turn on your notifications because we do plan to do a lot of travel vlogs in the future. So if you want to see us go into the mountains and all the things that we do there, um, please subscribe. And that vase that you just saw there, that picture that you just saw there, um, I decided to leave that behind. It was full of cobwebs, and I didn't want to be bothered with that. It was just gross, so I left it behind. And I just thought these plates were the most precious, darling little plates with the hearts, and they just had that cute, sweet little print, that little pattern there. But I did not get those. I just didn't think that they were good for resale. Um, that next set there, I left that behind too. I didn't see any resale value in that. In this shot, I'm just showing you guys what's on top. I certainly can't see what's up there because I'm only 5'2". So I'm learning what's up there right along with you guys. And it always trips me out whenever I see people donate their monogram things. The chances of finding someone with your initials is going to be really slim, but I guess it does happen. And this was a Pampered Chef pie dish, and they wanted $6 for this. I wanted to be sure about this. So I actually paused and looked up the comps on it. It wasn't in the best condition. It was still, very good and usable, of course, but there was just a couple little scratches on it. So for $6, I wanted to be sure that the comps were really good on this to make sure that I could make money off of it. I've done really well with Pampered Chef in the past, so I did end up getting that one. And I thought this was so cute for, the area that I live in. Again, anything nautical, tropical, beachy is gonna do well for me. This one was $3. I did find some good comps on this online, so I think it will do well in my booth. My booth, I'm allowed to have modern things as well as vintage. So anytime I get modern things, I try to go the beachy coastal route. Those black little cups and saucers, I had a hard time leaving those behind, but I think they wanted maybe $3 for them, and I just didn't feel like I could resell them for that much. And that dish, I was just drawn to the color of it, that Eddie Bauer dish. So tell me, are you guys interested in if I were to open my Etsy store back up and list all of the items that I find here and in all of my various Goodwill trips, would you guys be interested in an Etsy shop so that you would have access to purchase some of the items that I find on, in these videos? And I, I'm waiting on my vendor booth, and I'm so excited about selling there, and I am gathering inventory for that booth. But I find so much stuff that it would be no problem for me to start my Etsy store back up and allow you guys to be able to purchase from me through Etsy for all these wonderful finds that I come across. So then I saw this bowl. It had I'm not sure, is it a bison or I, I think it's a bison. I'm not really sure. I don't know anything about that. I'm a beach girl. So, but I think I think it was a bison. Shout out Ted's Montana Grill. Hashtag not sponsored. That big plate you just saw there was Myrtle Beach plate, and they wanted $20 for that thing. So I definitely left that, and then that camera shot over to the pot there. I was just saying how that was definitely vintage. Then I moved on to the Christmas, and I immediately spotted this ceramic house with all these cute little snowmen and Christmas trees. They only wanted $3.99 for this. I looked this up. I found one that was selling just like it on eBay. I think they're asking $25 for it, and there were three watchers on it. And so I felt like people are interested in it. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. That'll be great for my booth. And I'm just a sucker for anything like the little ceramic figurine things like that. I just love that kind of stuff. And I thought this little guy was cute as could be, but He was broken, and he had some like little hook on the top of his hat, and so it seemed like he was missing something. So I put him back, and I also spotted up on the top shelf there. I'll get there in a minute, but this little primitive looking wreath, and the snowmen were just cute on it, and I feel like the primitive look sells well. So, but I did end up putting that one back. I just decided against it. It takes up a lot of room, and I'd have to hold it for what, 10 months. So I just decided not to get that one. And this red candle holder, uh, I just, and that big huge red candle, I'm not really into that kind of stuff, so I left those behind. Um, that was some sort of trivet, I believe. And I really like these palm tree candle holders. But I had a set like that a while back, and it just sat for a while. It took me a long time to resell them, so I ended up not getting those. And I loved this little welcome sign with the pineapple on it. I thought that was tropical, and but it was missing a piece on the welcome sign. I think they wanted $6 or $7 for it, so I left it. Um, I knew I wouldn't be able to repair it. And this kitchen utensil crock made in Taiwan definitely had that vintage vibe, but it really just didn't excite me, so that's why I left it. And this vase, somebody had clearly already checked that one out, as the sticker had been removed and moved around, and I just decided to leave that just like the last person did. And these vases, I brought these down, and I really took some time to look up the comps on these. They were just beautiful. They had a really pretty look to them. That's a better shot there for you to see the colors on them. And the one on the left, the top half had like a different texture to it. And there were some similar ones online that were going for good money. They wanted Goodwill wanted $10 each for these. So I just decided to leave them behind. I couldn't figure out the exact value, so they were just big and heavy, so I decided to leave them behind. But moving on to this home sweet home with the little bird sitting on the fence with the florals with the little tag that said home sweet home. This one made the cut. I decided to bring this one home with me. I looked up the comps on this. There were some similar styles in cookie jars. This one was a planter, they but I saw some cookie jars with the same pattern that were selling for a good bit. But I might keep that one for myself for my front porch. Then I spotted this bell, and they only wanted $3 for this, and there was a comp for like $25. So I may have made a mistake by not grabbing that, but it just really didn't excite me, so I left it. And there was a lot of Vera Bradley purses. I thought someone may be interested in all of those Vera bags. And but I saw that. I immediately went to this Nautica bag because, of course, there again, I love nautical. And so that was all that I found for this day. And I hope that you'll join me in my next video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.